Hi, I'm Kaylee, and today we're going to be talking about the articles from the National Institute of Mental Health and the American Psychological Association about eating disorders. So, after reading these two articles along with the textbook, it really dives into how complicated eating disorders really are. It's not just a matter of, oh, you can just eat more or eat less or just don't throw up. It's much more complicated than that. Both articles touch base on how eating disorders are a mix of genetics, cognitive, psychological, social, behavioral. It's a whole abundance of things that can go on in somebody's mind that makes them have an eating disorder. Anorexia nervosa is when somebody avoids food, severely restricts it, and they exercise more and burn more calories than they intake. And most of the time, they have a distorted look to themselves, and they often have body dysmorphia. The binge purge disorder, sometimes people will intake a lot of food and throw it up, or sometimes they'll restrict themselves and throw it up. Basically, they just purge. Binge eating is when they end up eating so much that it hurts and they can't stop. They have no sense of self-control. They often feel guilty, ashamed for eating, and eat alone in secret to avoid feeling shameful in front of everybody else. The article by the American Psychological Association called New Insights on Eating Disorders touches base on how the reward system inside of our brain is basically what encourages people to continue to have an eating disorder, because they feel rewards if they get complimented on losing weight, or when they see the weight on the scale go down, even though it's a really low number, they're still reaching their goal in their mind. The reward system in people with anorexia nervosa are oversensitive to food-related stimuli, according to Frank on CNS spectrums. Some of the best treatments and therapies to help with eating disorders include individual, group, or family psychotherapy, medical care and monitoring, medications such as antidepressants, and nutritional counseling, as well as joining a study, which is something new that I've seen that I think would be really cool. Apparently, those have been shown to help people recover in an eating disorder by being part of a study. Anorexia nervosa can be fatal, and some of the symptoms include, over time, brittle hair and nails, yellow skin, lethargy, brain damage, heart failure, bulimia is a chronically inflamed and sore throat, risk of a stroke and a heart attack. It's important to educate and bring awareness to those around us on how serious these eating disorders can be.